G'day guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing a 7x7 walkthrough solve. Now this is going to be an advanced walkthrough because people seem to like my advanced 5x5 walkthrough I did a couple of weeks ago. If you want to check that out, the link will be in the description. But anyway, let's just get started. So I'm going to scramble it up. I'm not going to follow a scramble because all the solves are pretty much the same on 7x7. So let's get started. So normally what you'd want to do is you want to look for lines or bars, as most people would call it. So I'd see something like this here, but I've actually noticed that this orange is quite nice, where there's this whole block here and this two piece here, which means if I do this, I could just put them up together like that. Now in inspection, we want to find the other block. So I'd look for something like this, where there's all these pieces here. I know this piece can go in here and then this piece. So what we would do is I would go like this, turn this around, put that up, and then to make this bar, I would put this one here to make this edge, and then I could do the rest of it with putting these ones together. So flip this around like that. Whoop, just put this in here, and then we can pair these up together, which makes the block, and then make that there. Now, we don't actually have to do the center bar first, but you'd want to do it like now. So we can see there's a point here, and there's also two here. So I can put these two together in there, and then I'll put this one up like that. And as we bring it up, make sure to look here to see if we brought anything up. But there's this one here, so I'll just do a D2 and then bring it up like that. And then I can see that we can just pull this across like that. Now we'll do the next bar. So what I like to do is to pair them up like this, and then just bring that down. And then I saw that the center was over here, and then I saw that the other center was here, which means we want to put it like this, so we can bring this down without disrupting this one. And then I can see this one here, which we can do D, put it up, and then put it down just like that. Next, we just have the last edge, so we can do this, put these together, and I saw that there was two here, so I could go like this, and then bring this around because this one can go here, and that made the bar. And then we can put it all together, and that fixed the top. So now obviously what we want to be doing is looking for any red pieces. Now I see this one here, there's also an edge here and an edge here. Now once we're rotating, we could look up, put that in, and then I would put this in. But before I do that, I can actually see that this is about to make a bar. So I'd quickly look for anything that would go in there, which this one would. So I could put that in, and then I could just focus on other pieces on the other side without breaking this one. So for instance, I could put this one up like that, and then we can get this one here. And I actually noticed that there's a bar forming here too, which was kind of nice. So we can put this one in first and then find a corner because that's all it needed. And that can go here like that. And we can just put that one in just like that. Now we'll do the next one. I can see that there's two here and there's this one that can go together. And then this one needs to be over here. So we can do D2 up, and then we can just put that up just like so. Next, what I'd want to do is I want to bring this down because it'll push this one out of the way. And then we can do a quick F2 and put that up just like that. And that'll make sure this one's out of the way. So we can put this one in, and then we can continue up because I saw that that was there. And then we can just insert this one just like that. So as we're doing that, I saw that there was this blue here and this blue here. And so all we need to want to find is this piece. So we can put that across, and as you can see, that brought across this one, so we can do this and put it here. Now I also see that there's a bar forming here. Because there isn't any dots here, and I noticed there wasn't any here either, the centers are all up the back. Now we won't focus on this for now because there's this nice bar here that if we just put these together, we can use this one and this one to go together just like that, and then we can bring that down, and then this is still preserved. So I'll just bring this out of the way, pair this one together with this bar, and as you can see, we have this point, which if we pull that up and put it down, we can do this. And it's nice to get rid of the ones that are already on like the blue side. So we can do something like this and like that. And as you can see, I saw these paired, so I can connect that one, and then we can connect this one here. Now there is this here, which yes, this is still broken, but that's because we just pulled this one up. So if we go all the way up and then down, and then we can bring these together. Now what I would do is it's better to put them, so I know this one's empty, so I can just pull this straight up, bring this here, and then I would put this one next to it. And then I know that the dot has to be, it can't be here, it can't be here, so it's got to be here. So I can do a D2, put it there, and then insert that just like that. Now we want to be doing yellow or white next because green's opposite, and it just makes it easier if there's two adjacent last ones. So I like this red, yellow because there's two here, and I can just easily go like that to pair it up, and then that brings another one, which I can put in. And I also saw before, there's this nice bar here forming. So I can just do this, and then I can bring this up and down with them. And then I could just put this one and this one in, like this, and then bring them down and pull this across. And as you can see, we'll put this one here, and then we can just put this center in here, pull the one back up, and I'll just put that one in. Now in this case, I would use this one and this one to put the corner in next to it, just like that. And what we can actually do is with this one, if we pull this down, that doesn't break anything. It does break here, but it doesn't break here. So we can put this back up like that, and then that resolves the blue, which means that this one is just in place to go directly in. So now we're up to just our last centers. So we actually have a pretty good block here of the green. So I would put this one, which can just go here, like that, down and then up, and then we have these two. Now it's better to do this line instead of this line first. So we're going to try and get that. And what I can see here is we have center here, which if we replace it with this and this, so we want to put it here, like that, then once we do our M, U2, M, we made our bar just like that, and we can put that in easily like that. Now, we have these two, this one and this one, which are our centers. So we could put this one up next to here. Now, what I would want to do is I wanted to get this one in the right orientation. So I'll go like this and put this one here. And so once I can put it up, it'll go in and down, just like that. Now, it's better to do just all the corners at once. So I can put this one here by going like this and then inserting it like that. Now, we've made this bar here, but we can also do the M2 thing like this. And then we'll just put this bar in and we'll just do that one last. So we've got that, and then we can just do our commutator just like so. So because I was looking at this angle, I saw that we have orange here, here, and here, blue and orange. So these look pretty nice. So I'd put this one together like that, and then we'd put this up here, put that orange in, and then we'll look for the other one, which is not on the top, so we'll flip it, and then we will just put it's here, which means we want to replace it with one of them up here like this, and then we can just put that one in just like so, and then we can replace that with the top without looking back. Now I actually noticed that there was these two and this, so we can get the greens together like that, and the greens here. Now we're not going to put that in yet because we can replace it with the other green, which is here. So once we put that in like this, then we know the green's in the top, and we can just put it like that on the bottom. Now, because our bar that we made before was here, we're going to want to put all of them at the bottom now, which will be nice. Now, I've noticed that there's two blue and whites here, so I'm going to bring that one up, and I also saw that this is here, which we're going to replace like that, which brought this out, and actually paired these up, which was quite nice. So now if the blue one's here, which it is, we can replace it just like so. And then we've got three here, and we know the two are together up the top just like this. And then we can put that in the bottom like that. Now I can see that the orange and green is here. Now I'm going to do a quick look to see if it's in the bottom, which it's not. So we don't have to worry about the bottom because we're going to just be doing the orange and green here. So we'll go like that, put this one in just like this. And then the orange and green is here. So we'll put this like that, slide it in, and then the last one is here. So we can put that in, just like this, and there we go. And now we can replace it with the bottom one, which I knew that these two blues were together, so I could put that together there, slide this one across, get that one out of the way, and then replace it with another blue and yellow. And then there's another blue and yellow, which we can put in the top line just here. Blue and yellow back here, which we can put in the bottom. And then we can see this one. We can place this bad one with a good one. And so that means we can, when we bring this one in to swap it down here, we can get rid of that. And then we know it's in the top, so we can put it in there. And the red, the last red is here. So we can put that one in, slide it across. And now I see that we've got the orange, which we can put in just like that. There's two oranges here, which can go in quite nicely. And then I saw the orange was back here before, so we can just put that here. Next, I'm going to do the orange and yellow one. And then we could just put this one in like that. And then we'll just do a flipping algorithm on this side because I'm right-handed when it comes to that. And then we'll put this one on top here, which will actually make a parity case, but that's all right because we have to switch this one anyway. So we might as well switch them both. So I'll flip that over, switch back, and then it's done. And we actually don't have any space at the top, which is all right. So all we have to do is stop all that. Now we know that that was the red one, so we'll find one without the red like this, put that up the top, and then just do back what we did before, which was just these moves. Put these down, and then we'll just reverse that. And as you can see, that one's solved. And now what we can do, I see that this one can go in here. So we can swap that, do the swapping algorithm, and then we can just put the green one in by doing a quick thing. Now I noticed that that was a blue, so we'd want to swap it with the bad blue, which is quite nice. And then we can put, I would put this one, the red and green, in here. So we can swap that with the bad one, just like this. And then we'll just swap the blue with the bad one. Now this will have parity because this one's fine and this one isn't. That's okay. So we got parity, so it can go like this. Do whatever parity algorithm you want. And then it's just a pretty simple 3x3 solve from now on. Now there is a couple of tricks you can do for better finger tricks and all that. But I pretty much just stick to the usual finger tricks, and we just go T-perm. Whoop, and there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.